Hey there, guys. How's it going? It's Jules. Just got a little to do a little talk. I don't know what I'm going to talk about, but this is the thing with meditation. You don't really have to know what you're going to talk about. It just kind of can download from the moment. So, what are we going to talk about? Let's find out. So, let's get into it. So, the most important thing I know in life is having the value of truth. And what I mean by truth is not conceptual truth, but this, my hand, the universe. The universe is the ultimate truth. Um, and how do you do that? Well, you acknowledge it. And how do you acknowledge it? You put your attention on it. How do you put your attention on it? You put your intention on it. How do you put your intention on it? You have a desire to put your intention and then attention onto it. And this is the art of meditation. So the most important thing I know is meditation, because what it does is it's going to give you clarity. And when it gives you clarity, that's basically going to give you your vision for your life, which is probably one of the most important things you can have. Um, it's going to give you abundance, which is going to make you successful. It's going to give you peace, which is going to make you ultimately, peace is like the highest thing ever. Like, everyone wants peace, but Leo just uploaded a video about truth and how, well, Leo Guru, actualize.org founder, came up with a video on the highest value is truth. It's a really good, I'm only 10 minutes in, but it's so juicy, so good. So I highly recommend checking out his stuff. If you want, the best thing you can do for your consciousness, when I say consciousness, I mean for your state of mind. Basically, I don't, it's not a state of mind, but it's just the best way I can put it. Your mindset, your state of mind, your very being. The best thing you can do is meditate. I've heard psychedelics are incredible. And watching videos of people who are enlightened or reading enlightened books. So people like Eckhart Tolle, people like Rupert Spira, people like Adyashanti, people like reading the Buddha, reading Jesus, reading Lao Tzu, reading like just conscious. If you're gonna go in any field, study the most conscious people in that field. If you're gonna go into science and physics, then study Albert Einstein stuff. And if you're going into like, I don't know, something like, for example, architecture, find the most conscious, not the most successful, yeah, but some people are successful, but they're not conscious. They're conscious, but not very much, because they don't meditate, they don't value truth. And valuing truth is basically valuing meditation, because meditation is the acknowledgement of truth, putting your attention on the moment, not the mind. Mind is basically time, future and past, and so when you're in the present moment, there's no mind, but you're basically focusing your mind, you could say, on the present moment, and then when you think, it comes from the present moment, from that place of abundance. Because the present moment is abundance, because it's infinite. It's infinite and it's good. This is like a core teaching in like spirituality. It's like reality. It's like a coin. There's two sides to a coin, right? Good and bad, and it's all about balance. But the coin itself is made of one substance, which is, aluminium or some form of metal. And that metal is goodness. So it's good and bad, but ultimately it's all good. This is what I strongly believe. But I haven't really realized this yet. But what I have realized is, when you silence the mind, you're not thinking of good and bad, you naturally become peaceful. So when you're in the present moment, you're peaceful. When you're in the future, you're anxious. When you're in the past, you're depressed. This is what Lao Tzu teaches. He's got some great quotes, like "Be like water." He's got one that love is a decision, not an emotion. He's got so many, like, your three treasures are simplicity, compassion, and patience. And he goes into like why and what they do. Read the Tao Te Ching if you want to know more about Lao Tzu. He's fucking incredible. All these spiritual teachers are incredible. They're just not, because that's like what we naturally are. We're naturally incredible. This is the truth. I believe the truth. The truth is good. The truth is good. The truth will set you free. So how can it be bad if it sets you free? And that's not just a saying. Like, it actually does. Like, when you meditate and you focus on truth, you become naturally more wise, naturally more peaceful, naturally more yourself. So you're like funny, you're confident, like all the good things, all the good qualities, any good quality you can possibly imagine that is within the human body complex, like kind of like arises out of the moment when you're present. If you're present for long enough, if you just stay here, like my hand, this is meditation. This is part of the universe. If you stay here, no thought, no past, no future, no time, no mind, you'll be enlightened. One day you'll be enlightened. It's kind of like a happy accident. And the three different the ways to enlightenment is mini satori, as Osho puts it, mini satori, satori, and samadhi. Mini satori is flip flopping between your true nature. A satori is a glimpse of your true nature of no time and no mind and just silence and presence as one. And so mini satori is flip flopping between mind and heart. So basically, moment and no moment, and sorry, like consciousness and unconsciousness, basically. So I'm conscious right now, and I'm conscious that I'm conscious. This is meditation. This is satori. What isn't is thinking and time, future or past, tomorrow, yesterday, next year, last year, next moment, previous moment. It's kind of like an entanglement. Leo put it as he's got this drawing of this cat and it's playing with this ball of yarn and it's untangling the yarn, but the yarn connects to the tail of the cat and ends up drawing the entire cat itself. So the thing is, you're being melting snow, you're washing yourself of yourself, as Rumi puts it, or you're not looking for the truth, you're removing the barriers that you've built up against it. And ultimately, they say the end of enlightenment is love. Like everything is a thought, a loving thought in God's mind. So you have space and you have objects in space. So with this, so this is an object in space. This is in God's mind, and apparently it's love. I don't see that yet because I'm not there yet, but I've been meditating for enough that I know that it brings wisdom. I know that it brings peace. I'm not like the first quality that I noticed was wisdom, because I started to study this stuff and then I started to become kind of wise, but not thinking of what to think, but how to think. So you kind of can come up with your own spiritual downloads / wisdoms. And the next thing I noticed was peace. It's on and off, but it's kind of rare for me, but it is there and it is going to increase over time. As anything, it goes exponential. And the thing about consciousness is the best thing, the best ROI, the best return on investment is what it gives you, what meditation gives you, consciousness of consciousness. It goes exponential and you become wise. I've said all the things, but like happiness, the main ones, but happiness, compassion, forgiveness, gratitude, abundance, tranquility, all those qualities come from meditation. So all right, we got another 2 minutes. So you just breathe, and the most obvious sense perception to tell if you're present is sight. As Osho says, it's not about what you meditation isn't about what you watch, it's about watching itself. So it doesn't matter what you're looking at. It doesn't matter if you're looking at a chair or the wall, as long as you're just looking. And then invite listening, and then slowing down is a powerful one. Breathing, feeling the inner body while you're sitting down. You can just close your eyes and ask yourself, how do I know my hand is there? And you say, because I can feel it. That's the inner energy field of the body. It starts as a slow tingling, but then it increases over time and it just goes crazy. It kind of, I haven't heard and I haven't tried deep enough, but I don't know if it increases indefinitely or if it just increases to a certain point. You would think it would go indefinitely, like that just kind of like makes sense, energetically. Like, anyway, it's weird. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. This is kind of just a random rant, but that's okay. That's what we'll call this video, a random rant. Thanks for sticking to the end. Let's see if I can give you a gem for sticking around the end. Watch Leo's videos. Leo Guru, actualize.org, his latest videos that he's just uploaded, the top 5 of his most recent. It'll take you to places that would take you a lot longer if you were by yourself. As one man sharpens As iron sharpens iron, one man sharpens another. Peace.